miss Teletubbies. Honestly, right, the amount of I've seen my niece watch on YouTube. By the way, she's 3. Why do 3-year-olds know how to watch YouTube? She skips the ads. I actually caught her watching Jamie Nyland at one point, so, you know, I had to nip that in the bud straight away. To be honest, the alternative wasn't much better. She put on Blippi, and that's what we're going to be watching today.
So much to learn about, it'll make you want to shout, Blippi!
That's how every single video starts, by the way. I don't think you realise the amount of times I've heard that intro.
Blippi!
I kind of want to punch Blippi's fucking teeth out. No. If you think I'm being too harsh, just fucking wait.
Hey, it's me, Blippi. This is going to be so much fun. Come on.
Just walk up the stairs, innit? What was that? You see, what I think is people that get into this line of work are just a whisker away from being a nonce. Like, he's not doing anything wrong, you know what I mean? He's not touching kids, but, you know, he just wants to please kids a little bit too much, I think.
Whoa!
God, it's weird, innit? Why the fuck do kids like this? Wait, what's his real name? Stephen John. Steve. Yeah, I see why he changed it to Blippi. So much to learn about. It'll make you want to shout, Steve! Just doesn't quite have the same ring to it as Blippi, does it? Steve. That actually sounds like it could be a nonce. Well, that's what I'm calling him now. Steve. Fuck it. Let's see how Steve got into this line of work. Yeah, fucking hell, he's 35. Jesus Christ. John grew up surrounded by tractors, cows, and horses. So a fucking farm, then. You know what I mean? Just say farm. That's like someone saying I grew up surrounded by drug addicts, cringe OnlyFans models, and unbearable clout chasers. Like, just say America. And has stated that as a child he wished to be a limousine driver and a fighter pilot. John served in the United States Air Force in 2006 and excited in 2008. The United States Air Force? Fuck off. This is what America have served in the country.
Oh, it looks like this car's out of fuel.
Fuck me, trusting him to fly a jet is just the equivalent to a kamikaze, innit? I'll just be like, look guys, the plane looks like it's about to crash because we're out of fuel. Oh,
good thing we're here at a fuel station.
How is a car that's constantly parked at a fuel station out of fuel? Just saying.
Hey, and did you know that different cars sometimes use different kinds of fuel?
Yeah, but I don't see why a 3-year-old child needs to know that, Steve. When's a 3-year-old gonna fill up a car?
This car is an electric car, so we need to fill it up with some electricity. It looks like the car's recharged and ready to drive really fast.
I mean, if you're driving like that, mate, you're gonna get a life sentence for killing about 20 people. Steve thinks he's still in the fucking Air Force flying a fucking jet. You can't get away with doing that on the road, mate. You'll kill someone.
Hey, it's also important that you stay fueled up with food fuel. That gives me an idea. Let's drive this car to a garden and find some food.
Or, maybe, just a suggestion, go to fucking shop. Let's drive to a garden to find some food. What the fuck do you mean? Like, you're just gonna jump over people's fences and look in the back garden to do your weekly shop? What if someone's having a barbecue? Are you just gonna be like, hi everyone, I could fucking smell it from down the street. Do you mind if I grab myself a burger? I just need to fuel up. That's all.
Whoa, it's an amazing garden. It has plants, different kinds of fruits and vegetables that we can eat so we stay nice and fueled.
Not once as a kid did I ever go to a garden to get some food. Just go to Tesco or something. You're best off teaching kids what a club card is.
Oh, check it out. It looks like this garden has all kinds of vegetables.
Listen, Steve, these vegetables that aren't really vegetables, but you're pretending that they are vegetables, and I'm gonna say they're vegetables for this example. They can be found in this fucking special place on shelves called a shop. And what this does is it saves time having to go to a stranger's garden and literally steal the fucking crops. If I heard something in the middle of the night and I look out the window and I see that cunt, I'll be like, nope, and just go straight back to sleep. Like they do in horror films where they hear something down like the dodgiest looking fucking corridor and for some reason they carry on investigating. Yeah, I do the opposite of that.
Whoa, check it out. It's a potato. It looks like we can pick a couple of them. Can't wait to eat these later. We can make potato chips or French fries.
Potato chips. First of all, it's fucking crisps, all right? Secondly, why not just buy a bag of crisps? Like, who gets potatoes for the sake of making their own fucking crisps? For what it's worth, you might as well just pop to shops and grab a few bags.
And look at these vegetables. It's a carrot. And it looks like this carrot is having a bad hair day. Whoa! Woo! Whoa!
The United States Air Force. It's crazy, isn't it, that he's earning more money doing this than he was serving his own country.
Makes me feel like I'm a rabbit. Hop, 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 hop. Doing the rabbit dance.
Fucking hell. The thing is, right, I don't think you realise the amount of ads I've had to go through to get to this point of the video. I'm not complaining, to be fair. When the ads come up, it's kind of like a breather from all the shit. For the first time, I'm actually not complaining that the ads aren't skippable. I just don't care. It gives me time to think about how this man's a multi-millionaire from doing shit like this.
Doing the rabbit dance.
It's not a dance, is it?
It looks like we spent enough time here, and it's time to go explore. We better get back to the car. Come on.
So what was the point in... fuck me. Like, if you're pretending to kids that you actually drove to the garden to make it somewhat believable, it probably wasn't a great idea to show a video of you walking from the garden to the car and you can see the garden and the car in the same fucking frame. Like, I reckon a 2-year-old would even be like, hang about, he's full of shit.
Whoa, check it out. We're here on the bus. First, we need to make sure we pay the fare. Here we go.
Okay, I just got one question, Steve. I don't mean to be that guy, honestly, I really don't, but where the fuck's the bus driver? You know, the person you need for the bus to actually fucking move? Who are you paying? No one's there.
Whoa, look. There are so many places to sit. Maybe here. Or here.
I just got off the bus if he came on the same one as me. Because knowing my luck, he'd fucking sit next to me. I don't really get buses anymore, I used to, but there was this one time I remember when the bus was half empty, right? It was a double-decker bus as well, so it was a bottom and a top, plenty of fucking seats. And some knob walked on and still decided to sit on the seat next to me. I thought he was winding me up. I was like, mate, are you having a laugh? Even the back of the bus was empty. He could have fucking lied down, there was that many empty seats. And he still decided to fucking sit next to me. Stunk of piss as well, so that didn't fucking help. I respect bus drivers, to be honest, because they had to deal with some right knobheads, especially in the UK. Buses in the UK, right, are like the mode of transport for 12 to 15-year-old virgins with a fucking vape pens. Which, by the way, if you are 12 to 15 watching this video and you have a fucking vape pen, stop! You look a cunt. Take my advice.
Maybe we can stand up. Whoa. Riding a bus is really fun.
No, it's not. Riding a bus is not fun. I never waited at a bus stop with just excitement because I can't wait to get on it. If I was a bus driver, which I never would be, but if I was, and I saw that Steve was at the next stop with his hand out, I'd just continue driving. People that are already on the bus like, excuse me, there was someone at that stop. I'd just be like, no, there fucking wasn't. Sit down.
But sometimes it can get bumpy. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
The bus hasn't moved, by the way.
Maybe we should stay seated. Whoa, check it out. There are so many cool things you can look at when you're riding the bus.
I mean, it depends where you're getting the bus from, though, doesn't it? Because the routes my bus used to take, all I saw was smackheads and again, kids vaping. You're just giving kids a false perception of reality right now. Imagine they say this and then they go to the parents. Can we go on a bus? I want to go and see some cool things. The parents will eventually get fed up. They'll just be like, fine, I'll take you on a fucking bus. And then the kids will slowly begin to realise Steve lied to him.
Nice. You can sit back and relax because the bus driver is driving exactly where you need to go.
Well, he's not, is he?
Whoa, it's so fun. We're riding the bus through a really big city. And now we're in the countryside.
Well, that didn't take long, did it? We're in the city and now we're in the countryside. Like, how fast is this fucking bus? You're not on a fighter jet now, Steve.
Whoa, I see some cows. Hello, cows. Moo. Oh. So silly.
He's lost his fucking head.
Whoa, check it out. It's a real life train.
Wow, that's crazy. Look, it's a real life train, or commonly known as a train.
But this train car isn't any train car. It's a 1942 Southern Pacific caboose. Really old. 1942.
It looks like something you transport prisoners in. Look at it. Doesn't look great, does it?
Now that we put our luggage down, we can explore the train. Whoa, it really feels like it's 1942.
Does it? Because if you was to catch a train in 1942, it was either because you're evacuating or you're a Jew on the way to a concentration camp. So I highly doubt that, Steve.
Ooh, there's some bread and lemons and eggs. That makes sense because there's a stove. If you were on a long journey, you need to make breakfast.
I don't understand how we've gone from an electric car to a bus to then a train that was made in 1942. Like, could you not have just picked a regular Trans-Pennine train just to, you know, fit with the theme a little bit?
That was awesome! I had so much fun with you here at the Children's Museum at La Habra.
He was at a museum? Well, I didn't fucking know that, did I? He didn't mention he was at a museum, did he? I don't fucking care, to be honest with you. I'm glad it's over.
Will you spell my name with me?
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Here we go.
S-T-E-V.
L-I PPI.
It's not your fucking name, mate. Your name's Steve. I'm done with this. If you want to see me react to more kids' content, click this video here. I know I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go and try and find some potatoes to make some fucking crisps with.
Riding a bus is really fun.